So, okay, beta, today we will start with metal hydride reduction of alpha beta unsaturated carbonyl compounds. So you have alpha beta unsaturated carbonyl compounds. That means there is a presence of double bond at the position adjacent to this carbonyl group. Or you can have cyclic compound, for example, cyclo, this one. Okay. Now, reduction of these two compounds can be carried out with either sodium borohydride or with lithium aluminium hydride. So let us begin with reduction with sodium borohydride. Suppose you have cyclic alpha beta unsaturated carbonyl compound. So here, what reducing groups are present? ਕਿਹੜੇ ਗਰੁੱਪਸ ਦੇ ਉੱਪਰ ਰਿਡਕਸ਼ਨ ਹੋ ਸਕਦੀ ਹੈ? ਹਾਂਜੀ ਬੇਟੇ,
carbonyl sir, alkene.
yes, reduction can take place over this carbon-carbon double bond, and reduction can take place over this carbon-oxygen double bond. So when we carry out reduction with sodium borohydride, you get mixture of products. You get mixture of products and reduction take place at both sides. This carbonyl group is reduced as well as this double bond is also reduced. So you get two product. One is allylic alcohol and second one is cyclohexanone. So you can get these two products. Now out of these two products, one product is 1,2 addition product and the second product is 1,4 addition product. Which one is 1,2 addition and which one is 1,4 addition? 1,2 or 1,4 addition means here basically addition of hydride ion is taking place. So this hydride ion, it can undergo addition to this carbonyl group or to this double bond. So out of these two products, which product is a 1,2 addition product and which product is a 1,4 addition product? Hanji bete.
First 1,2 addition as
One four.
Yes. So this first product, it is a 1,2 addition product. And the second product is a 1,4 addition product. So you can get the mixture of both 1,2 addition and 1,4 addition. And this 1,4 addition is also called Michael addition. So let us look over the mechanism. Mechanism is very simple as we have discussed many times. So you have a sodium borohydride. So this will give rise to a sodium ion and BH4 minus ion. So what will happen firstly? You have a alpha beta unsaturated carbonyl compound. Now the role of this cation is in every reaction. अपने पीछे discuss नहीं किया in detail दे विच. The role of this cation is it can bind with, now since over oxygen you have a lone pair of electron and this is a Lewis acid, it can accept pair of electron, so it will interact with this oxygen. And if lithium is there, it can also interact with this oxygen. So when it interacts with this oxygen, what will happen to this carbon? Its electron deficiency will increase or decrease to this carbon? It will decrease and its reactivity will increase. So in the very first step during 1,2 addition, if you consider 1,2 addition first, this BH4 negative ion, it will transfer hydride ion to this carbonyl carbon, and this will shift over here. So initially it will result in a formation of O negative and Na positive, and hydrogen will be there. And then in the presence of BH3, this negative charge will transfer to this boron to give rise to OBH3 minus. Now it can further react with three another molecules, as three other hydride ions are also there. And finally, if you perform its hydrolysis, it gives rise to a corresponding allylic alcohol plus BOH3 plus sodium hydroxide. So this is a mechanism for 1,2 addition reaction in case of sodium borohydride. Now, what will be 1,4 addition? Hanji bete, what will be 1,4 addition? What will happen in that case? So again, you have alpha beta unsaturated carbonyl compound. Now, where attack of this hydride ion will take place in 1,4 addition? ਹਾਂਜੀ ਬੇਟੇ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਅਟੈਕ ਹੋਏਗਾ 1,4 ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਿੱਥੇ ਅਟੈਕ ਹੋਏਗਾ ਬੋਲੋ ਬੇਟੇ this is 1 2 3 4
fourth position पे
fourth position
Fourth
it is
position.
carbon carbon double bond. So this will attack over here. So this double bond will shift in between carbon number 2 and carbon number 3, and these pi electrons, they will goes to oxygen. So you will get so here there is addition of hydride ion, so it will become hydrogen. Double bond will shift over here. This will become O negative, Na positive. So this O negative, it will react with this BH3 to give rise to negative. After that, what you will do? Hydrolysis.
Hydrolysis.
So it will become OH plus boron trihydroxide plus sodium hydroxide. Now, what is this?
Enol.
Enol. And it will tautomerize into ketone. So your ultimately product will be cyclohexanol. So this is a process in case of 1,4 addition, and you will get mixture of these both products. You will get mixture of 1,2 and 1,4 addition during its reaction with sodium borohydride. Why you get the mixture? Because sodium borohydride is a less reactive reagent as compared to lithium aluminum hydride. So that's why you get the mixture of these two products. Now, how we can increase selectivity with sodium borohydride? How we can increase selectivity with sodium borohydride? That means we want only one product with sodium borohydride. Suppose we want to reduce only this carbonyl group. Suppose we want to carry out this 1,2 addition and we want to reduce this carbonyl group with sodium borohydride. So how to increase selectivity with sodium borohydride? So if we want to increase selectivity, what we have to do? We have to increase electron deficiency of carbon. ठीक है ना, अगर इस कार्बन के ऊपर पर इलेक्ट्रॉन डेफिशिएंसी इंक्रीज करिए, इसकी रिएक्टिविटी इंक्रीज हो जाएगी एंड सेलेक्टिविटी भी इंक्रीज हो जाएगी. So how we can increase reactivity or how we can decrease electron density over this point by attaching some very strong Lewis acid with this oxygen. For example, cerium trichloride. If we add small amount of cerium trichloride, now cerium 3 plus is a very strong Lewis acid. So what it will do is, it will combine with this oxygen, and take this bond pair of electrons with it. So that will reduce electron density over this oxygen, which in turn reduce electron density over this carbon and will increase its reactivity. So we can increase selectivity with sodium borohydride by adding some Lewis acid like cerium trichloride. So in presence of cerium trichloride, cerium 3 plus ion, they combined with this oxygen, take its electron, that will reduce electron density over this carbon, and now its reduction with sodium borohydride take place only over this carbon. So when you do this, only 1,2 addition is take place and you get more than 99% as the 1,2 addition product. Okay, so selectivity with sodium borohydride can be increased by adding small amount of Lewis acid with sodium borohydride. What Lewis acid will do? It will combine with oxygen and it will take its pair of electrons that will reduce electron density over it, which will in turn reduce electron density over carbon, and addition of hydride ion will now take place over it. So is it clear how we can increase selectivity with sodium borohydride?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So,
Now next is reduction with lithium aluminium hydride. Now what will happen with lithium aluminium hydride? Reduction of alpha beta unsaturated carbonyl compounds with lithium aluminium hydride. So now what will happen with lithium aluminium hydride?
दोनों हो जाएंगे सर.
Strong reducing agent or a weak reducing agent as compared to sodium borohydride?
Strong reducing agent. Dominant कर देगा.
Reducing agent. So it will reduce both double bond as well as carbonyl group. So it will reduce both double bond and carbonyl group. So you will get cyclohexanol. Now, we have discussed many times that lithium aluminum hydride is a stronger reducing agent as compared to sodium borohydride. But question is why? Why lithium aluminum hydride is stronger reducing agent as compared to sodium borohydride? Can anyone give an answer?
सर जो लिथियम एल्यूमिनियम हाइड्राइड है ਜਿਹੜੀ ਇਸ ਹਾਈਡਰਾइड जो ਬਣਿਆ ਇਹ p ਤੇ s orbitals ਦੀ overlapping ਕਰਕੇ ਬਣਿਆ ਜੋ ਕਿ ਵੀਕ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ as compared to boron ਤੇ ਹਾਈਡਰਾइड ਆਇਨ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ overlapping ਦਾ 2p ਤੇ s orbitals ਦੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਜੋ ਕਿ strong ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ.
Okay, so one reason is aluminum hydrogen bond is weak. Okay, so this hydride ion can easily transfer. Okay, this aluminum hydrogen bond is weak, while this boron hydrogen bond is strong. Second reason is these cations. Now, out of lithium plus and sodium plus, which is a stronger Lewis acid?
Lithium.
Lithium. Now, lithium is a smaller in size and it is a stronger Lewis acid. Now, during mechanism, as I told you now, what is a role of these cations? These cations they bind with this oxygen to start with. So lithium bind with this oxygen more strongly as compared to sodium which is less stronger Lewis acid. So lithium bind with this oxygen more strongly. So it reduce electron density over this carbon more as compared to sodium. So that increase the reactivity of your substrate also. So these are two reasons. One is lithium plus iron, which is a stronger Lewis acid. It bind with oxygen more strongly, take its more electrons from oxygen and reduce electron density over carbon, thus making it more reactive as compared to sodium. Second reason is in AlH4 minus ion, aluminium hydrogen bond is weaker as compared to boron hydrogen bond because of their size, and hydride ion can be easily transferred from AlH4 minus as compared to BH4 minus. This explanation is clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let us look over the mechanism of reduction with lithium aluminum hydride. So what will be mechanism? Firstly, what will happen? 1,2 addition or a 1,4 addition in this case? 1 addition,
1-2
1,4 addition पहला होएगा.
सर 1-2 पहला होएगी
1,2 पहला होएगी, फिर तो एलाइलिक अल्कोहल बन जाएगा, फिर दूसरा माइकल एडिशन किमें होएगा? अगर 1,2 addition होएगा, then you will get this allylic alcohol, and then in second step, how this hydride ion will add? Is this activated alkene now?
नहीं है सर नहीं है
नहीं है.
पहला 1-4 होएगी
तब 1,4 होएगी and then 1,2 addition will take place. Because now it is not activated alkene. The Michael addition ही नहीं होएगा. Reaction will stop and again you will get mixture of products. So first of all, lithium will combine with this oxygen, make this carbon more reactive, and this can shift over in between this carbon-carbon bond. And then 1,4 addition take place firstly. Here what we do is 3 more hydrides are there, so they can react with 3 more molecules of this alpha beta unsaturated carbonyl compound, but I'm writing only 1. And then hydrolysis, there's a loss of aluminum hydroxide and lithium hydroxide to give rise to enol, which tautomerize into ketone. And since lithium aluminum hydride is a very strong reducing agent, so reaction does not stop over here, but it further react with the another molecule of lithium aluminum hydride, in which this carbonyl group is also get reduced. So by the same mechanism, this carbonyl group will also get reduced. This become O negative, lithium positive. And then the presence of ALH3, this will be OALH3 minus, and finally upon hydrolysis, this will give rise to cyclohexanol. Okay, so this is a mechanism of reduction of alpha beta saturated carbonyl compounds in presence of lithium aluminum hydride. So when you do reduction with sodium borohydride, you get mixture of products, but you can increase selectivity. You can selectively reduce carbonyl group by adding Lewis acid such as cerium trichloride. While with lithium aluminum hydride, both double bond and carbonyl group, they get reduced by 1,4 and 1,2 addition of hydride ion, and you get the cyclohexanol as the product. So just go through this, and if you have any question in this mechanism, you can ask. Now next is stereochemistry of reduction reactions. Stereochemistry of reduction with hydride ion. Now, in case of simple carbonyl group, we will discuss their stereochemistry later on when we will discuss Cramp's rule. Okay, we will discuss over there if you have a chiral carbonyl group. Here we will discuss stereochemistry of reduction of cyclohexanone or cyclic ketones, or you can say cyclic ketones or cyclohexanone. So stereochemistry of reduction of cyclohexanones with lithium aluminum hydride or with sodium borohydride. Now suppose you have simple cyclohexanone, and if you do its reduction with lithium aluminum hydride or sodium borohydride in THF, what is product? You are going to get alcohol. Now which alcohol? Two kinds of alcohols can be formed over here. Now this is your cyclohexanone. And what are those two kinds of alcohols? हाँ जी बेटे, OH
Sir, the
equatorial or axial.
Equatorial to axial.
But since there's no other factor involved here, there's no torsional or steric factor is there. So in simple cyclohexanone, which alcohol you will get as the major product?
equatorial.
Equatorial alcohol, because as I told you, equatorial position is a more stable position because here steric interactions are minimum. So in absence of any other steric or torsional factor, equatorial alcohol is formed as a major product. And how this equatorial alcohol is formed as a major product? By the attack of hydride ion from above, from the axial position. That means hydride ion attack from axial position, above to attack karega from axial position, and this OH it goes to the equatorial position, and you get equatorial alcohol as a major alcohol. However, in case of substituted cyclohexanone, suppose you have a substitutions over there. Suppose you have 3 or 4 substituted cyclohexanone. Suppose you have 3 substituted cyclohexanones. Suppose this is this carbon is here you have a carbonyl group. This carbon is alpha, this carbon is beta. So these hydrogens, suppose here you have only hydrogens, so these are the alpha hydrogens both. This is equatorial and axial hydrogen, and here this is beta substituent is there, and suppose here you have another substituents, say it's R gamma. So now you have a substituted cyclohexanone. So this is basically 3 substituted cyclohexanone. You have a very bulky group present over this beta position. Now how the presence of this group will affect reduction reaction? So in case of substituted cyclohexanones, we have to consider both steric strain as well as torsional strain. So how the presence of this group, presence of these two groups, they will affect addition. Now hydride ion is also basically your nucleophile. Okay, if the hydride ion की it's a nucleophile. It's a very small nucleophile. हाँ जी बेटे, किमें affect करेगा? So suppose attack of your nucleophile, ठीक है, which may be hydride ion, ठीक है, during reduction it will be hydride ion, take place from axial position. Okay, it take place from axial position. Now if you look this molecule from the front, so what are you seeing? This nucleophile will attack from the above and this will go down, and behind this you have this carbon. So if I draw its Newman projection when attack take place from the above side, it will be like this. So this is your nucleophile, it is attacking from above, okay, and this oxygen it will goes to the sidewise. So now it will have partial double bond and it will move over here. They have both partial negative charge. And the remaining bond, this yellow niche bond, this will be like this. Towards its back, what you have this carbon, okay, and then you have this beta carbon. So over this carbon, you have beta substituent group, okay, and then you have this remaining groups. And here these two hydrogens are there. So one is H alpha here and H alpha over here. So you will get this transition state when attack take place from the axial position. And you get this equatorial alcohol. So when reaction take place, you will get this one. You will get equatorial alcohol. Now when this transition state will be favored, look carefully, and when this transition state will be favored, here you have a R beta and GAR gamma group. So here in this position, okay, they are joined over here, and here you have a this R gamma also, this one. Now when this transition state is favored, when R beta is or nucleophile is, Hanji bete, look carefully. Is there any steric interactions in this transition state with some bulky groups?
Yes, sir.
And where are those?
Yes, sir.
And where are those? Bolo.
जो बल्कि ग्रुप है वो न्यूक्लियोफाइल है.
There is a strong steric interactions between this substituent at beta carbon and this nucleophile. है ना repulsions between them. So this kind of steric, this kind of transition state is possible only even though your alcohol is more stable, your OH group will goes over equatorial position, but that is possible only if your substituent group is very small. That means either it is hydrogen or simply methyl. अगर ये वाला group छोटा है, only then attack will take place from the axial position. Or your nucleophile is simply hydride ion. Okay, less steric demanding. In that case, your attack of nucleophile will take place from the axial position to give rise to equatorial alcohol as a major product. And same thing will be this gamma group. ठीक है, अगर इतने gamma position तो भी बहुत बड़ा group लग गया हुआ है, and if your nucleophile is also very big, in that case due to the steric interactions, your major product will be axial alcohol, not equatorial. On the other hand, if you look over the second thing, that means when your attack take place from equatorial position. So if attack of nucleophile occurs from equatorial position. So let's see quickly what will happen in that case. So again, you have this carbonyl group, and now nucleophile will attack from the equatorial position. Suppose you have a R beta over here, R gamma over here, and these are the alpha hydrogen. So in transition state, you have a quite similar situation. Now attack of nucleophile is taking place from this position. So it will be now over here. Okay, and along this side, your this bond is there. Now carbonyl group will move here. Axial position to move karega. So you have this one, and along this side, you have quite similar situation. Now in this transition state, here you have H alpha and H alpha. So when this transition state will become more stable, when nucleophile is, hanji bete, big or small?
Big.
Big. When your nucleophile is large, it is sterically demanding. For example, Grignard reagent. If you add Grignard reagent, now what's Grignard reagent? Phenyl magnesium bromide. In that case, nucleophile will be phenyl and it cannot be added from the axial position because of the steric hindrance. So it will prefer to go from the equatorial position to give rise to axial alcohol as the major product. Give rise to axial alcohol as the major product. Okay? Or when R beta or R gamma, they are very bulky. In that case also, if they are very bulky, this transition state will be more stable as compared to first one when attack take place from the axial position. So you can get either equatorial alcohol or the axial alcohol depending upon nature of nucleophile which is added to the carbonyl group as well as nature of subsequent group. Okay, so you can get the either of product. So it is clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I will end today's lecture over here. So tomorrow we will discuss some few examples of stereoselectivity, selectivity in these kind of compounds and how we can improve this selectivity. So beta now please go through this. This is a very important exam which question भी आंदा है पिछली बार एक आया भी होया से question and that we will also discuss. And अगर कोई doubt है you can ask.